Whoops, I wasn't looking. Oh well, I'm pretty sure I can deal with him. Alright. Day... Actually, it's not day 2. It's like day 3, but second stream, but... I've been doing some Dwarf Mercenary. With all sharpshooters. Plus companions. So, where are they? Oh, I can't go all the way out here anyways. So,
March with me. Dawi. This way, lads.
So, I'm not sure if I suppose the most significant thing was getting the Engineers Guild up and getting a better rifle. Other than that, just been running around killing mostly smaller groups, like smaller into like further this way.
Bring them reckoning. Settle the grudge.
And leveling up. Got some Slayers, of course. Sorry, I'm kind of like focusing on the battle. I did have some crash issues. Make sure they're broadline to it. Which there's some sort of odd thing with the, so I gotta avoid basically fighting vampires for now. It seems like there might be a specific spell that it's not really a crash, it's just the game completely freezes. But, and I take that back, the game doesn't completely freeze, just the just the screen. Wait, what does that mean? Well, the mouse is still there and everything, and so it's kind of a, it's kind of like it goes into eternal compiling shaders mode. But was talking with one of the people on the Old Realms team, so they got the information, and it looks like maybe they have it kind of narrowed down. Oh no, there's a fruit fly. I also need to get my Runesmith companion up so I can get some enchantments going. Enchantment. Who shot me? Is there another one over here close by? Good, they caught him. Now I haven't what do you call it? Recruited anyone but guys who will turn into sharpshooters and guys who will turn into sharpshooters. These guys I get from the shrine, which work very well because, you know, they're kind of berserker infantry just to distract. And I don't, and since they're slayers, I don't feel bad about sending them to their deaths because that's what they want. Don't look at anything good. All right. Let's go turn you in. I did do a fresh install last night. Like, I noticed, I was wondering if maybe just getting rid of everything and doing it again would help, but it didn't. It's actually just a bug. Let's see. Pretty good. Overburden penalty. No, I don't go around overburdened a lot, so. Woohoo! Now we're faster. Oh, but I'm also hurting. I forgot to sell off some of that stuff, some of those things. Influence is starting to flow, which we like influence because that influence is gold for mercenaries. Lock you. Let's lock you. Holding on to the handgun. This is what I'm rocking now. I think there's only one other one that's better than this. Although this is pretty damn good. In fact, maybe there isn't. As far as like pinpoint shooting, target shooting. I think that the rest are the shotgun, which is good, but it's not really for precision. And then there's the torpedo launcher and the flamethrower. So I think this is the last one I'm going to be getting. And then I picked this up somewhere along the way, and its stats are better than anything that I've been able to reasonably create, even on my runesmith character. So that's neat. And then let's get rid of some of these horses. Let's get rid of the giant wolf, because we wouldn't be rocking with the giant wolf. Okay, I'm no longer hurting. However, I do want to make sure I don't end up well, I'll get a couple more guys anyway, so let's see if there's anything good for her, because that cap is kind of silly, honestly. The witch hunter hats look pretty cool, but like no armor. Actually, it doesn't work. The image looks better than it does style-wise, not quality-wise. This. Oh, well, that's still better. Okay, well, you're gonna keep the goofy-looking floof hat. Oh, although that one, I can find like a quality one of that one. I know I'm worried about looks, right? Why am I worried about looks? You never look at, I don't know. I'm vain. For all my characters, I want them to all look cool. It's like I do, but I also don't want to weigh her down any more than she already is. Although maybe I do need to armor her up a little bit more, because she is essentially the healer. So I'm thinking maybe this kind of level where it's not quite plate. Although this one's better, the infantry. It weighs less and more. Alright, we'll do that. Let's get her some decent... Most of this stuff is just stuff I picked up off dead people. Alright. And the boots don't really matter. They shouldn't matter too much. I think it's the shoulders. I suppose I could do a... I could get a cape. I don't like capes though. That's a 7 increase. That's like 3 or so. Now she's looking Roman. I'm not sure I like it. Oh well, don't. It only adds a couple points no matter what I put on for the lighter stuff, so I'd have to look for heavier stuff. So we'll find something eventually, and then we can't get you guys anything here. One of the things I'm kind of worried about is if all the other Dawi forts get taken, what happens if the whole Dawi place gets taken over? Like the Dawi race gets destroyed. Where do I pick up my troops from? Especially as a mercenary, because like in theory, no, actually I don't know how that would work. Because if you're granted a fief, is it to your... Does the culture for your kingdom, or does it go for you personally? So like if I get awarded a fief, will I be able to recruit Dawi from them, or will it be like if I'm a vassal to a human? It's an interesting question.
Slay everything without a beard.
Godspeed, Slayers. I think I'll eventually play a Slayer, but what I think I'm going to do is a throwing axe Slayer. They got a cool enchant where you, as long as you hit, you get your throwing ammunition returned to you. So I just imagine just sitting there with a throwing axe Slayer, just throwing axes like mad. That'll be fun. We'll see how well it works though, because I don't like if it hits, you know, if it goes, hits a shield and it doesn't count as a hit, then you'll run out pretty quickly. Alright, Slayers versus thousands of goblins. They're not doing too well. Yeah, they did horribly. I noticed a lot of them have issues dealing with shorter races. Like the orcs have issues with, even the humans to some extent have issues with dwarves hitting them. The orcs have issues hitting both humans and dwarves. I was expecting those Slayers to do a little bit better, but they sure didn't. How many did I actually lose? Okay, just the Slayers, so that's fine. Like I'm not sure that's the way the Slayers want to go out. They're like, oh hey, let's go die to a bunch of goblins. Especially since there were troll Slayers. Well, we'll what do you call it? We'll fluff the story up a bit. We'll say that they went down to thousands upon thousands of goblins. Make their death seem more epic. We don't want to tell their families, oh yeah, they died to like a handful of goblins. They didn't kill a single one. Actually, maybe I think they did kill one, but they only killed like one. Oh, that's right. I can't donate him. I keep forgetting that I'm not like on my other two playthroughs. It's kind of like this is my my main area, but I forgot I'm mercenarying for Mollytop. Technically, just wait a minute. No. Technically, for whoever the leader of Whistland is, but I'm pretending I'm RPing. This is my roleplay. As stated in the earlier streams. Oh, hangmen. We'll bury them. We're not. But we'll also take the sword. But we'll also offer up a prayer. Green skin.
At them, lads!
Actually, I should have you follow me.
March with me, Dawi.
That's mostly what I've been doing, is having the Slayers kind of close by, so when I'm off the side shooting at them, and all of a sudden they get to me, the enemy gets to me, I just send in the Slayers to protect my retreat. Wait, I can go up this way, can't I? I know I could just, like, I'll go at them, but I'm gonna kill them one by one because I get XP for that. That's right. No.
Steady, lads.
Which ones do I have? So they need to... I get a little bit of a staggered line. God, I love that when they just all... Get him, Slayer. Protect me. little bit more complicated tactic than you really need against those numbers, but it's always good to kind of keep it in practice so it doesn't slip your mind when all of a sudden you're faced with tougher opponents. Make it a habit. You're coming with me, you're coming with me, you're coming with me. Speaking of, have I leveled? I did level. I get, oh boy, 20 more hit points. Actually, I guess I should have spent my skill points too. Oh, gunpowder. Ooh. Okay, so what do I got? When you're using a multi-projectile gunpowder weapon. Oh, that's so if I want to use the shotgun, Captain Troops information using explosive gunpowder weapons. Gain. Ooh, I guess that means everyone, honestly. I mean, what's the difference between a gunpowder unit and explosive? Oh, is that must be the like the troll hammers, and maybe the iron fire drakes. So I don't think that works for regular ones. So let's see, artillery and explosive weapons in your party deal 10 morale damage. Artillery crews and engineers in your party become unbreakable. Oh man! But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of artillery. I mean, I may if they kind of fix it a little bit. Like the problem with the dwarven artillery is kind of like it aims low. I mean, obviously it's a little bit random, but the center of the aim, I guess you could say, not even the center. It's like the default is to aim low. You'd have to watch it fire for a long time to really see it, but it's just, it's not like it aims low sometimes as a kind of a random in the cone of fire. It's like it's kind of always aiming low and hitting there, with the randomness being a little bit high. However, we won't be doing this one. At least that way, if I decide to use the shotguns there, so. And eventually, this is going to be nice when I get there at 300. And that, I believe I need to get discipline up to 8, don't I, to get to 300. Let me check my cheat sheet. Yes. And even that's going to be kind of a tough grind. All right, so let's see, I got 2 hand up. I got my athletics up. I may eventually go into smithy to get some of that extra control and endurance. Because I already got there, so it's here. Yeah. I believe I got like to level 30, like maybe, oh gosh. I hope I don't screw that up. Isn't there one here where it's like all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah, free tribute points. Can I get there with, I should be able to get there with 7. Right, so that's what the level is at? Let me check where this way. I don't think that works for me. 200. Right now I'm at 6 attributes, so I will need to put at least 4 points into faith to get that. So, and that's going to take a long time because that's just through prayers that you can get faith with a mercenary. So that's going to be tough. So like if min-maxing it, put 1 more in there, and then what do I need to get to this smithing here? I need 150, which, let's see, I got 4 attributes in there. So I need to put 3 into smithy, and I could get, but oh god, smithing is so slow. It's like if they put everything on the same screen, it wouldn't be bad. Like you could, you go in the smithy, you could buy from the trader for like wood and stuff. You could rest from there. Then smithing would be great. It'd be fine. But you have to like pop in and out of all the menus all the time, which I hate doing. But either way, I can get up to here and get that extra vigor, but 225 means I essentially need to put 5 points into it if I stick at 4 end. In fact, I need to put 5 points into it even if I go to 5 endurance. But I do want to put, let's see, what's my athletics right now? 4, and so this is almost at cap. So I definitely going to get 1 more endurance in there. And then the rest will go into vigor. So 1 in discipline, 1 in endurance, and the rest in vigor. Although if I get this, I'm going to get 1 more. But I need... Is there anything else that does stats? I feel like I should look. I feel like there's got to be somewhere. That had attributes. Let's see if this is right. This isn't the one I'm looking for, but the thing I'm looking at says there's somewhere that does social and control, which it does not. So this site is lying to me. Actually, it's not the site, it's a AI summary. Well, this AI summary is so smart. Athletics increase athletic skill, which boosts athletic growth. Well, no kidding. There we go. There's a Reddit post. Yeah, so it looks like it's only athletics and smithing. So, well, aside from the mod ones, which that's a free one. But that'll take. Wasn't there one? There's probably in spellcrafting, which I can't learn anyway, so that doesn't matter. Maybe it's not. Oh well. I just hope I have enough filling out. Okay, so what do I want to do with this last point? Do I want to cap out either scouting or more in leadership? You know, since leadership raises, it seems to raise slower. Let's go ahead and throw that in scouting. Do I have? I don't think I have a skill that, or an ability that scales with scouting. Walk it off and surgeon did the duelist. Oh, what's going on over here? Dwarves fighting? Hate to see it. Right. At some point, likely when I start raking in the oath gold, I'll probably have like a small contingent of the iron breakers. Iron breakers? No, what are the end? Oops. What are the end guys for them? They are in the iron breakers skill line, but I didn't. Ironbeards, because they got pistols, so they'll be like standing there in front of the line with their pistols ready, and then shield wall up once they hit them. I'll probably throw in. I'm not sure if I'll use any of the iron drakes, but I will throw in a couple troll hammers. All right, let's get rid of these gobos in the prison party. Also, let's think about what to do for dinner. I think maybe I'll just do some noodles for dinner. Oh, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the dungeon and donate to greenskin slaves. Did I know I was going up there. Duh. I was gonna look for better gear for my Dawi. So I think I guess, I don't know where, because I haven't been still on the map long enough, really, to get my stamina back. So there's got to be a little bit of stamina regen going on in some fashion or the other. And I need to get him up to like 25. So is there anything good that I can do? No, I can't do much because I don't know much, but and let's see. And I got a big gap in here, so I need to eventually find a way around it because I can't make steel. I have to respec him or get someone else do it. But I think I'll just respec him. But first, I want to get a lot of the, because he's got the excuse me, the parts perk where you get more parts. How's this? That's way. Ooh, can I do it? Yes. There you go. What? Lame. I hate when that happens. Well, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. No, it's not gonna work. None of it's gonna work. At best, that's what I can get you. Alright. I still think that might have been more than what I... Although I do need to get this, because look how easy that is. And this gives you 2,000 sub, but you need to buy one of these, or you need to find or buy one of them to pull them apart, and they're like 10k, so... Although they'll make themselves up in 5... How much money do I got? You know, I got enough money. Let's see if I can... I started raking the money in all of a sudden. Let's like the more, yeah. So... Ouch! But hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't unlock it, I'm gonna cry like a little girl. Two-handed maces would be great too, but I'm not gonna spend 30k on them. Hopefully I can find one from an orc. Because all you really need, at least for the modded weapons. There we go. Yep. And it's easy because you only ever get this. So like a little tip, I suppose, is unlock the scythe for easy orders, because anytime it comes up, it's already automatically always in the green. Like you can't change anything. So doesn't mean you'll always craft it well, because there's the variables, but and as I was saying it before, is all you really need is just enough. Like I just need one, because they have a very high rate of when you craft the Old Realms weapon, you learn parts, like at a very high rate. Pretty much every single time that I craft a Old Realms weapon, I will learn another part. So if I can find some place to get the handle, I can just craft it and start learning all the parts, even if they're... And this is a good one here, because this right here will net you 10k for crafting. So, right, well, let's use the rest of your stamina on that. Goblin. Nice try, Goblin. Just gonna have him, because I currently have a bird in my hand. He likes to snuggle up under my hand. And he has this weird way of getting what he wants. Like, I'll be like, no, leave me alone. And then next thing you know, because what he'll do, he'll snuggle up on my chest, under my, like I'm holding him to my chest, basically, under my hand on my chest. He's been doing it for, well, just about a decade, so it's kind of a habit now. And it's become a habit on my part, so even if I'm trying to get him not to, and tell him, you know, I need to use my hands for my keyboard, but he'll somehow end up, I'll just look down and he'll realize that he's snuggled up in my hand, and like, oh, he did it again. He got his way. My hand's like a little blanket for him as he sits there and naps. He used to do it when I first got him. He used to do it under my chin, like right on my neck. But his sharp little beak, it got to the point where he's a little less shy. Like he was always kind of very gentle and shy, but eventually that went away. So he'd kind of hang on, like to my shirt, the edge of my shirt with his beak. But his sharp little point of this beak would dig right into my neck. Uh-oh. Alright, I need my hand, little bird. God, I hate how shields work sometimes. Well, and I can't even stop moving because they push you. Fucking goblins. Oh. My biggest pet peeve about Bannerlord in general is the way that they can swing right through each other. Like their melee swings, like if I was in the middle of that, I wouldn't be able to swing my sword. Like if I was a goblin or just in the middle of my guys, I wouldn't be able to swing my sword because I'd keep hitting friendlies. They don't have that problem. They get to swing right through each other, or at least they get to do it at a better rate. What are you guys doing? Like you're supposed to be charging at this point, aren't you? That's funny. It's like the only time I want them to actually go and charge, they don't. Jesus. Did I say that was my only pet? It's a big pet peeve, but... But that was also because I was playing a little bit carelessly because I had a bird in hand. Luckily, I've converted him to an actual blanket. Well, no, he's not a blanket. He now has a real blanket, which is actually just my robe. So I now have my other hand free again. That's fine. At least, no, hold on. Where is my... Got 25. I want to try and basically get 25 in anything just to get the first point of everything, because even if I'm not using it, because a lot of times there'll be something that might help. Like, what's going to be the first 25 in this? Well, that won't do any good. That might help some, although the only one will be the priestess, because she's the only one with the... Actually, that doesn't say polearms, does it? It just says +2 damage by infantry troops, so... There we go. Even the crossbow. Recruitment cost... Ranged, so marksman would be good. So I need to pick up a crossbow and get a few points in that. What's throwing give me? Draw speed with throwing weapons. Okay, those are all throwing weapons, so that won't help too much. Just out of curiosity. Oh, I know what tactics are, kind of. Caravans, huh? I didn't know this changed, or I should say, well, obviously some of those changed because they didn't have some of them, but I don't remember if it was the mod but there was one where you would, when you sell prisoners in the tavern, you would get some roguery skill, but I'm thinking maybe that would either changed or that was a mod. Again, I don't remember because too many different mods that I've played, and I don't know what's vanilla anymore. Ooh, he's almost up to 100 or 150. All right, you little gobbo shits, come here. We're going to try that again, only I'm going to pay attention. Oh. Okay, well, you're my prisoner now. I mean, I guess I could have just killed them anyways. I'll be going. Where am I? I wish it would show next to them. Oh, I also can make these guys companions. Troop needs to reach tier if they reach tier 5, so I could make some of these guys companions. But I don't know what the benefit of that is over just getting another companion. Is it just the skills? Because, I mean, you can guess. I should do that. I heard that it cost a lot of money, though. Because I got, what is it? Because of my mercenary perk, I got extra party. I got a lot of extra party slots. So I need to do two things. I need to get an engineer, and I need to start elevating those guys. Thinking about getting a caravan, but and all that wool. Take all the wool. I don't want it. It's just weighing me down. I've been waiting for green there, but I'm just gonna sell it. I'm tired of carrying this crap around. Oh, and then go to the artisan district, see if there's any good good orders. Can't do that. Oh, there's the scythe again. Watch, see? I just need wood, but like I said, it's just always going to be the same thing here about maces. No, so let's get some wood. Oh, got wood. Plenty of wood. Let's go with, how much weight do I have? Let's go with 40 wood. Artisan. And of course the plus side is it levels his, I mean, not by much because there's a pretty big difficulty curve, but still it should help a little bit. There we go. 2,000, and all that cost was what, 3 crude iron and but you can't just make them and sell them because they sell for crap at the market. I don't know if that's, and I think they did that just so they can, you know, you can, since the runesmithing craft was kind of the mainstay of the dwarves, so it doesn't become too imbalanced. You can still make quite a bit of money just going town to town doing the orders. Let's go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh, not only does that say my encoders are overloading, we'll see what happens. You know, it looks like, yeah. It seems to still be going. going to give it a couple seconds here. Because the CPU is off the chart. Okay, saying that, but it's really high, which is unusual. And the last couple times this happened is what it did was it's like it was rendering the shaders. There we go. So it was the same thing. You know, that's really weird because not only do you go through that long first loading screen where you got kind of shaders building and stuff like that, but then I also did the in-game like 70 plus minute build shaders, and you still end up getting these really long parts where you're just frozen while essentially building shaders again or something. Granted, I don't know if that's exactly what they're doing, but it acts the same way, and a lot of times you'll see the shader thing. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. Me streaming this at the same time probably doesn't help all that much. Probably makes it worse, but the fact that it's just kind of like, I'm sure it's not random. I'm sure there's a reason, but that it doesn't happen all the time. That it's just like on a rare occasion it does it. It's weird. But for the most part, it hasn't had too much. I mean, I've played over 100 hours of this mod release so far, and for the first 90 hours, I had maybe 2 random crashes. Of course, the last 10 I ran into some issues, but that was because I kept going into the same thing trying to figure out what the issue was, so I guess you would add 2 more crashes on top of that. I am a fanatic. I'm mostly here for the free troops and the free damage. It says physical damage, so I'm assuming that that also includes physical ranged. That would suck if it didn't. I mean, if it didn't, it is what it is, but that would suck if it didn't tell us that. All right. I need to find. So we got these jerks out here everywhere. Who's this? Okay, I don't care about you. Look, I'll only help Molly. That's not true, but. My dwarf roleplay. Which I may abandon. Because it's kind of like it's fun to kind of play into a character and stuff, but at the same time, oh yes, because he is the quartermaster. And what's this other one? Nope, this is what we want. That means for a mercenary, because I plan to stay a mercenary. I don't plan to ever really pledge fealty. I mean, who knows? Maybe in like a long term, I may have him pledge fealty if it gets down to like runesmith. Should be there because you got the ranged flag. And Why do I? Oh yeah, that's yeah. And you'll be my melee guys. Oh, because he kind of counts as an archer, doesn't he? Right? Is that what it did? Yeah. That's fine. All right.
Bring them with me, lads.
You know, one thing I don't, one criticism I have, but it's not really, I suppose that's not the mod's fault. It's, actually, I don't know. I don't know if they could change it or not. But it feels like the orcs should always just charge. Because they use the shield wall almost more effectively than anyone else, but it just doesn't seem orky. And if they gotta like adjust stats or give orcs a boost because of it, you know, fair enough. But I think it would just make more sense if they were a little bit more. I mean, they could still do the different versions of stuff, but I keep forgetting that when I do
Onwards, Dawi.
when I do engage, that they always keep their distance, which is it's very good to use when you got other things going on.
Slay the oath breakers.
Oh. But it's a good tactic to use with the engage when there's significant threat, so they'll keep their pace, or there's what you call it, their range. In smaller groups like that, it's not as effective. And then all right, who earned a skill? Oh, you earned another one. You're on a roll. Yeah. Hmm. Weird. They all say active. Is that just different from these ones? Guess so. But I may eventually give this guy a pistol and have him, like, if I get Ironbeards. All right, the other thing I wanted to try. So let's head up here for. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I can't go up there. I'm gonna have to go back there. I want to get an engineer. And then I'm going to try and... I guess what I'll try and do is I'll try and... I don't know if I can do it with the troll hammer, but I'm going to see if I can. Converting them to a companion. Because I know they say basic troops, but I don't know what that means. Well, hold on. I don't think I have any. You know what? Let's do it. Recruit troops. No, not the Longbeard. Right? Yeah, no. Because under normal circumstances, I would say that these guys are all basic troops, and that the Ironbeard and stuff were not. But this mod also has the ROR troops, so they may mean you can't do the ROR stuff. No, you don't really have anything good. Oh, there's a but nah. If I'm going to use cash, there's no point. And there are none. You're an engineer. Sweet, just what I was looking for. And your name's not Grind. Oi, oi, you filthy slut! Take my money and do my bidding. Right here. Boop. There you go, my dude. Let's see what you're wearing and what you need. Is the gun I have any better? Oh, yeah, there it is. It is indeed. So, there you go. You're already upgraded. And then let's look at your skills. That's for party leader. That's all party leader. In fact, it's all party leader, so I guess it doesn't matter where I put you. Oh, right here. So maybe you'll end up being a captain for the ranged. What was the other thing I was going to do? Right, I was going to see about getting him some... Getting everyone a little bit of gear, if I can find anything. You definitely need, like, we'll get you a hood. Oops, how about I put it in the right spot? As much as I'll get you a helmet slash hood. As much as I like the goggles, they just don't provide very good protection. Like, and by don't provide very good, I mean they provide very bad protection. And then what about your dwarf armor, militia armor? Ideally, I'd like to get him in some ranger armor, but it's a little bit too much to be spending on you right now. We'll just get you some better dwarven armor that you're already wearing. How's that? Let's also get you another set of dwarf bullets. I can't tell. Oh, the physical damage is different. Okay, it is. There we go. In fact, let's get rid of all that. And then let's get you two-handed if I can. Maybe. Look, within reason, within financial reason. You shouldn't be doing much anyways. We'll do a quality dwarf pickaxe for now. I'm already paying, yeah. We're going cheap on you. I'll probably get, where's that engineered one? How much of those? Ugh, eventually. All right. No, you're pretty, yours is Warren, so maybe. Warren, Dwarf, and Militia. So let's go get you some regular ones. And then... yeah, I can afford that. I mean... what else am I going to do with money besides spend it? But we'll upgrade you to have all normal militia for now. That shouldn't matter too much because... again, you shouldn't be in, what do you call it? In melee range. Let's give you some more bullets too. Last guy, irregular bullets, okay. Bullets. There doesn't seem to be a difference, right? Cartridge 6. You know what, I'm still gonna do that just for race superiority, dwarven superiority. All right, there's a beer mug there too. That's good for now. I want to go see if he has anything new. I should put this over here. Let me see the better gear. Oh, right, I wanted to get a... oh, but I gotta find... yeah, well, we'll still grab it and lock it, and then I gotta find bolts, because they don't sell bolts here. They do have some engineer stuff here. So I don't know if the next level they sell better handguns or not. And that's that. Let's go down here, because they usually had some advanced troops, because I wanted to see if I could elevate them to... man, there's a war and a half. Here we go. So let's get one iron breaker. Our token iron breaker. Alright, and what does that say? What tier is he? Move you up here. Move you up here, and you up here. It's not showing me what tier they are. I don't know why. Tier 4. This doesn't... Tier 9. Tier 8, okay. Tier 5. Okay, so I don't see that button, so I guess, yeah, they don't count. But, oh yeah, that's right, I got the perk that can sometimes give me 2. Ooh. Well, you will hang out with the Slayers. Okay. So from here, I can turn them into companions. So let's go ahead and, well, let's do this first. When trying something new, always quick save. Especially if it doesn't give you all the information that you really need, like how much it's going to cost. Because I did try and do it earlier. And hold on, let me check something. Okay, well, so I did try it earlier, but it wasn't giving me a cost, so I was hesitant to. The appointment's gone well. Position, however, not pay your wage anymore. Of course, consider this a forward. Okay, so they cost 28k. That's a lot. I may just reload and not recruit him because I don't really need him or anything, but I want to see what it comes with. So he has a really good gunnery skills to start with. He's all the way up to level 26. So you can't really add anything to him, honestly. You'll probably get a couple more points, maybe, but experience is so slow for them that you might not ever see that. So do I want to go back and just not have him? This 28k is a lot. What does gear look like? A Thunderer handgun. So he comes with all the... He comes with good gear. Really good gear. I mean, what's the real difference between this guy and... Other than the fact that he can't die. Like, you'll always have him. And he has the skills that will pass on. Actually, maybe that's what it is. Because I don't know that... I don't know how regular troops work. I would assume that they don't have these perks, and he will, so he'll be better. You know what? We'll keep him. Why not? I just need to go kill a bunch more orcs and who's a what's-its. Oh. I gotta go help Molly. And always save before battles, not because I'm worried about losing, but because there tends to be some... The only crashes and freezes I've ever encountered have always been in combat maps. Never on the campaign map, so... In fact, I'd say even... Look at all those shaders to compile. Why did I compile shaders ahead of time? It doesn't seem to have worked. Although they do seem to be a little bit quicker, but still. Alright. Engineer and Fimbor. So let's put you... Actually, hold on. What do you have? Oh. Yeah, he is a better captain. All right. Let's put you here. Let's put you here too, I guess. Doesn't want to even out. Oh well. And he is technically the archer.
Bring them reckoning.
Actually, I shouldn't. I should just go.
Danes, take command.
Quickly. Yeah, quickly there, boys. Gotta get to Molly. Gotta get to Molly Top. She likes being called Molly Top. No, she doesn't. I was running without a loaded weapon. How's that? I wouldn't even engage a Chaos Warrior in melee, even if I was outnumbering like that. If I had ranged, I'd be like, just pull him back. Oh. Yay! 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 It's a cool looking gun. I wonder if the Dawi can use that one. It's probably no good. Give me your weapon. Oh. I should step by the Imperial areas and see. Of course, if that's the one where you have to do the quest, I don't know if dwarves can do those ones. All right. I should grab some hammers just so I can get some. Although I guess what it could do is, where's her skill on? Oh, okay, it's already there. Never mind. I guess I just need to continue to get her skill up. Is she still in the green or not? She's still got some green to go. I may cheese it a little bit. And by that I mean there's the areas that you take AoE area damage on campaign map. What you do is you just dip into there and get some damage, and you don't have to do battles or wait for battles for injuries. You can just kind of run through there. Because I don't think it will actually permanently kill anything, it'll just wound them.
Thane's in charge.
What's really weird is I'm in charge of one of these squads, but that's still. I wonder who defaults to technically in charge when I do that. I guess it's just, it doesn't matter, it just does AI, because I'm fairly certain if there's no one assigned, it just assigned it to the AI, which kind of a letdown, honestly. I think it would have been better if you did that and you had to be, actually, what am I doing? These are equal numbered just about. I shouldn't be.
Onwards, Dawi.
Equal number kind of pose a danger if I go running straight to their faces. So let's think a little bit tactically.
Wait for the order, lads.
Let's have everyone hold fire. What the shit did... God damn it. I don't know what it is, but it keeps screwing with my build, or my troop builds and stuff like that. What the hell happened? It does it a lot too. I got 1, 2, but I don't have the 3 now. And it looks like everyone's stuffed into 1 again. Jesus, come on, Bannerlord.
Got. Face the oath breakers.
Are they shooting at us already?
Rain down vengeance.
You guys wanted this firefight? Let's get you guys.
Onwards, Dawi.
I don't want you to get, actually, we're about to take care of all that, so I guess you can stay out there. That's fine. Ah!
Thanes, take command.
No, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it.
Dawi. Have at them. Here's length apart. Barakaz.
I should stay near them. Supposedly my ability is affecting them, but I don't have any sort of proof of that. Yeah, getting into melee range of dwarven shooters is probably not going to go as good as you think it's going to go. Sure, it's probably better in being and ranged with them, but still. Okay, 2 Slayers, that's a win. That's what they wanted. I got so many Amber Crystals, don't I? I need to find... Oh shoot, I don't want to do that. Go back. That reminds me. Wow, I pay him 54 gold? Good lord. You know, gold used to not be as much of an issue, but due to not only Bannerlord changes, but weapon cell changes for this one, it's a lot harder than it used to be. I mean, I say that with 60k, but that like gets you maybe a really good weapon. That's right. There's no bolts. Quarrels, there we go. 18, large bag, 20. Okay, we'll go with 20. And I guess I'll just have to remember to equip those for smaller fights. There it is. Oh, I didn't do good, but still. Okay, let's see. The hell, it looks fine here. Why the hell did it have that weird ass? I don't understand Bannerlord sometimes. Alright. I need to go get a little bit of experience with my crossbow. I may die. I probably will die.
Got.
Actually, that should be...
Got.
Make sure they're holding fire.
Onwards, Dawi.
Hey, jump. Oh gosh, that's a huge... What about if I stop? Yeah. I should be able to get a few hits in. Up my ability for some extra protection. Is this too far? How many? I got 28 shots. Yeah. Let's get closer. That's about the range, or about the height. There we go. There's two points. Two more points. I just need to get to 25. Stay there and take all the hits to 25, please. Oh. Oh, that's right, I can't. No, it's gonna hurt.
Open fire, lads.
There we go. All right. It's a bad spot for you guys to be in. Oh, might as well get a few more shots in. What are you gonna do now? I keep pressing that like I can reload with while running, but I can't. And I keep aiming like I'm using a gun, but I'm not. That guy's still running. It reminds me of like you're playing an MMO with like mass warfare, and you're all running, everyone behind you gets like wiped out, but you're running around the corner like they're all still there with you. That's what this guy was doing. He's like, yeah, where is everyone? Or more likely, they all backed off. Rarely see it where they actually get wiped out. It's just they get too scared with their virtual lives. Oh well. All right, I need to turn on a fan. It's getting a little bit warm. Hopefully that doesn't screw with the... Let's turn it. Make sure it doesn't hit the mic directly, at least. And I'll turn it down just a little bit. All right, so which one was it? There you go. Starting. It's minor, but it's kind of like it doesn't matter. It's a free perk. Although I could do the recruitment costs too, but I'm not having an issue with the recruitment costs. So, I mean, I'm not having an issue with morale either. But you know, may as well. You never know when I'll need it. So. The dwarf, we're still going to go with well built because why not? All right. Now let's switch back so I don't forget. There we go. And then I can just sell those because I don't need them anymore. Done. Anything else I can... I guess I could... No, I guess I could try and do poems. What do I get? Oh, that's right. So maybe pick up a polearm somewhere. Bow, what does bow do? So, you know, that doesn't specifically say with a bow, accuracy penalty while moving. Accuracy penalty while moving. Don't trip at me. So, I may try and get that. What I should be doing, I guess, is I should be doing some tournaments. Because that'll get me up there. Smithing, well, nothing. We all know what smithing does. And I may need to eventually get smithing to try and get some of this stuff. And obviously, I mean, if I was a governor, that would be worth it. And it looks like roguery, charm, and engineering outside of bows and throwing. Although it looks like I'll need to put a single point into bow to be able to get it to 25. Which, what level am I? Well, depending on... Because I want to finish off leadership. Could have sworn there was something... Like, most of this doesn't really... Influence from battles, that's what it is. So what is that? That's just 3. So I can get up to 30 right now. What do I need to get to 50? And is there anything else? Oh, let's look at the 50. So I just need 1 point into charm and I can get up to 50. I mean, I get past 50, but no personal. Oh, there's that would be decent too. But again, I'm not going to worry about that too much. And then I'm not using a shield, so that won't matter. All right. Well, I know where I need to put extra points if I get to that. But I think I'm going to finish off leadership, and then it's probably going to be mostly into tactics. That way I can start just auto-resolving some of the smaller ones. Did I lose someone? Oh yeah, I lost a... Oh, speaking of... Wait, up this way. Wait, no, this way. I don't even know where I am. I didn't mean to do that. I need to get more slayers. As declared war... So there's an irony about this playthrough. As a dwarf working for these humans, they've been just curb stomping other dwarves like nothing else. It's like that's all they've been fighting. Meanwhile, my other ones, they've stayed relatively peaceful, at least compared with the dwarves. But I want to see. I need to check out some of the I don't know if diplomacy itself, but other diplomacy mods that change diplomacy. If there's a way to lock it, not specifically for that, but like for one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to see if there's a way to lock certain factions from allying with each other. It's fine if they end up neutral once in a while, but I don't think the orcs and the dwarves should ever have an alliance. In fact, it should almost always just be at war, but that can be kind of tiresome, I guess. Like, you need the downtimes once in a while. So you just lock it so, the orcs can never... To where it makes sense. Let's see, what do you got? You got the orcs and... I guess you just generally have the orcs never really have an alliance with anyone. Maybe the vampires? I'm not too... To be fair, I'm not that in-depth on fantasy lore. So I don't really know how the orcs and the vampires view each other. I mean, everything seems to be a little bit default enemy, but I don't know if it's to a point that they'd never have a little bit of an alliance or not. But then, again, you definitely have, maybe I don't know enough about the vampires either to say that they would never. They do seem like at times they would ally, but it just seems kind of not likely for orcs to be allying with other people. Because if you think about it, everything else is kind of like their baseline is human. Even though elves aren't human, they're still kind of in that realm. Same thing with dwarves. And then vampires are just former humans. But orcs are a fungus. Actually, are they a fungus in fantasy? I don't know. I actually don't know about that. Like I said, I'm not too in depth on fantasy. I'm a little bit more familiar with 40k. All right, come here, little bird. Yes, thank you. Did they turn around and attack me? I just want to know if they're going to be the ones turned in or not. Ugh. No, it looks like they're gonna go hide in the mountains. God. I hate that about AI. Or maybe they aren't. Maybe they're... It's like, I get it, like, if I outnumber them massively,
Onwards, Dawi.
and there's like a small group of them, but they outnumber me right now. Like, I may be more powerful, but they still outnumber me. So I think in situations like that, they shouldn't, like, just run into the fucking hills and stay there. It's just so... It's so annoyingly stupid. And the irony is this was supposed to be their big AI update, wasn't it? Oh, we made our AI smarter, and so no, you made your AI more annoyingly stupid.
That's ran, Dawi. Wrong. Got. With me, lads. Wrong. That's ran, Dawi. Wrong. Got.
And then we gotta run all this way. Beastmen are another one that I was saying. Come here. Quit squeaking each time I talk. Beastmen were another one that should probably just rush you. In fact, was it
Got. Wrong. That's ran, Dawi.
I don't remember if it was Bannerlord or Warband, and I don't even remember if it was a mod that did it. But it used to be that, like, actually I think it was Warband. But it used to be the groups that are unorganized armies, like the giant bandit groups and stuff like that. That's what they would do. If they weren't part of a kingdom army, essentially they would just be disorganized and rush at you. What the hell are you guys doing?
That's ran, Dawi.
Oh, did I accidentally hit the wrong one?
That's ran, Dawi.
Shut up, little bird. Shut up, little bird. Shut up, little bird.
Face the oath breakers.
I hate how they don't seem to automatically face anymore. It should be further out that way.
Onwards, Dawi.
Maybe I need to install the RTS camera mod,
This way, lads.
because that looked like it was a lot further away. All right, so engage.
Come, lads.
Mooches, chill out, please. Oh, my runesmith got some spellcrafting experience. That's rare. Shoot one of you guys in the back of the head if you don't move. Go down here.
This way, lads.
2.
Sundar Crag.
Damn it.
Barak. Steady, lads.
Trying to remember all the. I just need to put it all in the voice command so I don't have to sit there and think about what it was again. Back up a little bit more. Oh, come on. I guess that's more of a mod issue when it looks like, because he's so big, but I've seen that happen on vanilla too, where the bullet would go right through a model. Let's get some melee kills if we can get there in time. No! I don't think I... That's what I'd like to see. Oh, but no. You guys are all still alive. How embarrassing for you. Legendary one-handed bearded axe. That doesn't look very legendary. Sorry. That also reminds me, don't I have another flag? I do have another flag. So, and I don't believe you have a flag. Maybe we should change this around a bit. What do you got? You got the range damage. No, let's. There you go, damage taken, and you will get the range damage flag. What do you got? Smith has the melee damage. You got nothing. Where are they going? Gathering. I'm also tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting fellow dwarves. Party size limits or... Yeah, party size limits. It is. Not that I never really use the full party size limit. I always like to keep it kind of a little bit more medium to small size. Let's see, athletics, charge damage taken versus... Oh, you guys don't move around, so... I don't have a workshop either. The big problem with workshops is, especially if you're a mercenary, is you don't know where you're going to work, and it completely destroys them. Actually, I know they get destroyed if someone else takes them, an enemy force takes it over, but I don't know if you have a workshop and they declare war on you. Does it destroy it or does it just disable it? But either way, that's kind of an issue for making money, is like... They definitely tailor it so you have to be... like, being a mercenary isn't very very good sometimes. Like, it'd be nice to have a little bit. Although I suppose, because I haven't done anything with the alley mechanics ever. I barely know how they work because I just found out about them. But maybe I'll see if I can't get a few alleys, because I don't know if they get destroyed or not. I do know you have to sometimes go defend them, and unfortunately, someone was saying that when orcs were involved, at least, it would crash. So maybe I won't. I'm looking to see if I can find that. Interesting. Now, I don't know if that's a bug or just... So, because they classified Iron Drakes as horse archers, so, you know, so people could group them up differently and move them around. Apparently, they also give you horse movement speed on the campaign map. So I don't know if that part's just a side effect or if they actually meant that so they can, because Iron Drakes are expensive, so it's not like you can just overwhelm yourself with Iron Drakes, but it would kind of make up for Dawi speed a little bit. Probably too soon for anything good. No. I'm going to avoid the regular stuff for now. Oh, except for that one. That's what... okay. I'm going to join for a little bit. If they... Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yeah, encoded overloaded, so it's doing it again. So far, it kind of seems like doing the shader thing just... Unless you're supposed to do it just once every time you play, and then that's not even worth it, because like that takes like 70 minutes. There it goes. But I'm mostly doing that because I get Oath Gold every day. No, not Elspeth. I like to pretend that all the dwarves that we're fighting as a dwarf, they're actually chaos dwarves. That's what actually happened. No, I don't like this. Like, I might have to turn on them because they're wiping out all the dwarves. Although it should, in theory, make them stronger as they all end up in a single Carrick. But it also makes it a lot harder for me to get troops. So I'm probably gonna... Oh gosh, I don't think I can. because I'm going to be surrounded by all these... Shoot. Well... Actually, I guess I can just... I should have left down there. I mean, I could, well, actually, no, I take that back, because dwarf on dwarf action, I probably wouldn't be able to take them. If they were humans, I probably could take them. Yeah, I think it's... I think it's time that I start mercenarying for a dwarf. Like, it kind of sucks that it's like that, because I kind of wanted to keep that theme going. But I can't keep that theme going because I'm not gonna be able to hire any troops anymore if I keep letting them steamroll all the Dawi. Compiling. Hopefully this will... It almost seems like when I do it from the menu where you compile the shaders that it doesn't save it or something. Because when I first did it, it did the same thing, but then, you know, a day later, these screens were just going by... I mean, they're still semi-slow, but still fairly quick. Quick enough. So it's almost like the main menu one didn't save, but the ones that happen in-game like this actually save. It's probably not what's happening, but that's what it feels like is happening. And I guess turning this down wouldn't do much. Except save some bandwidth, like some tiny bit of bandwidth. There we go. The mod has gotten a bit... Although, from what I understand, it's not simply that the mod's gotten a little heavy. It's like some of the changes that they did to the mod, or to base Bannerlord, is kind of screwed over the mod. I'll go with them over there. Someone shoot that at me, you son of a... Just saying this is not the best idea. 'Cause Dwarven. Oh, the other problem is Dwarven keeps have a little bit of a problem with them. Oh, come on. Damn it. How'd you like that? Did you feel that? Can't believe it didn't kill you. Oh, come on. Fucking ridiculous. It's hard enough to hit their short little heads over the ramparts, but oh sure, now it doesn't what do you call it? Doesn't drop at all. Are there ladders here? There are no ladders here. Ow! How did that hit me? What was that? Or did I just get hit with an arrow just at the conveniently same time? Maybe that's what it was. Get out of my keep, Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, they're totally Chaos Dwarves. Yeah. That's why I'm... Can't even tell if that's a dwarf or not. I guess it is. It doesn't matter, because you can't hit crap through these. Definitely a well-designed defensive keep. And you add the freaking gun smoke and you can't see shit. Oh, is that we're just going to do the front door? There's no ladders or anything? Yeah. You all are dumb. Why? I hate this so much, and it's like, for God's sakes, that's not even close to where the fuck you. Stupid ass fucking shit game design. Fuck you. That offset is just so fucking ridiculous. Oh boy. Let's... Look, just let me go forward and die. Like on one hand, yeah, it's a good defensive design, but no ladders, no ladders. That seems kind of dumb. Although that may have just been the AI's part. So maybe I can help when I get up here and start going. See, I don't know if this skill applies to allied units that aren't mine. Like, I don't know if it only has to be my units or not, but I actually broke one of their shields. That's how powerful this axe is. There we go. Once we get through here, because mobility is the issue. Hey. Get the flag out of my face, you bastards. If I can sneak past him and start shooting him in the back, we might get something done here. Oh, they're breaking, they're running. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck was that? They think I'm one of them shooting over their heads. And I'm just occasionally missing. They wouldn't notice, they'd be too focused, and then someone next... Oh, god damn it. Where did I get shot from? I'm thinking I get shot from over... Over here somewhere. Oh yeah, look at them all over there. Just all on the walls. I should have tried to get back like in between here. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to go through it. No, it's still not. Maybe if I would have gotten in here. No, you still got like open field for there. Well, maybe just a little bit. So I guess I probably should have just hid in the doorway and popped out. Not that it matters. It seems they've gotten through. So now it just, well, until someone gets stuck in a corner. Unfortunately, with this keep, I've seen a couple, though it was mostly with when the greenskins and the goblins specifically, is they get stuck in. Where is it? Is it on this map? Unless there's another dwarven keep. Maybe there is another dwarven keep. Huh. I guess they do have. They have different dwarven keep designs, but there's one where you go down and there's like a little outcropping, and in between it, someone got stuck and you couldn't get to them. And then there's another one that kind of it went out like this, and it turned into a corner, and a goblin was stuck in the corner, and they couldn't hit him. Myself, even because I was playing on my human character, and again this was against the orcs, is I could find a corner, like just a regular corner like that, and hide in it and block, and because the orcs were so big, they couldn't get me. They'd sit there and they'd try and swing. So I ended up in like a corner like this, holding down block. The block was mostly for the goblins, because there was a couple of goblins that could actually hit you, but they kept hitting the walls instead, and then until a bunch of people hit them from behind. So there are definitely a little bit of design issues there. Granted, it's not something that the player can't overcome if the player is there, because the player can, obviously, we're smart, can get the guys wedged into corners, but the AI cannot deal with it whatsoever. So then you end up, and you're trying to, like, if you're trying to resolve it, you got to wade through all those guys mashed down around it, and you can't really do it. So, was that it? No, it's still. Yeah, I think it's doing the same thing. Or not. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, another Dawi, what do you call them? Karek down. I mean, at least these guys don't go away. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. The guild guys do go away. I didn't think they would leave, but they sure do. Unless it's because I'm in the army? Probably not, though. So this can really screw you over if you want to play as a dwarf mercenary. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done attacking dwarf stuff. How many did I don't think I lost too many. I should have kept an eye on that to see how many I lost. Look, I came here to be a mercenary. I didn't know you were going to do nothing but attack my kind. So you know what? No, shoot. I want to wait till my my influence runs out, and then I will go and I guess I'll go. Approach the cart. I wish I got some sort of like influence or something for actually helping saving that dude in that little, because otherwise it's just he dies and you get his stuff, or you help him and you get a pointless thing to what do you call it? A pointless trait. So I wonder I can just
Yours is not a face, I know.
No. So I do have to. I know I can just leave. Technically, I can, but I think there was some weird stuff that happened. Good Lord, look at all these people. But last time I left the kingdom that way, what ended up happening, like chaos, it was neutral to me, like all the chaos parties. I don't know if I would have joined another one, if that would reset or not, but just to be safe, I'm going to, when the time comes, which should be, let's see, 4 days or so? Actually, no, because it lowers down, so. But we'll still say in like 4 days I'll quit. And I'll join Karak Hearn. Or maybe, maybe I'll go up to Karak Kadron, because they're surrounded by orcs, which means more oath gold for me, since I have that, so. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Yes, fucking humans betrayed me. I'm like, I will help you. I mean, I could technically start hiring human troops, but why would I play a dwarf? I'm going to hire human troops. Now, if you could be a hireling, and that would be fun. Like to be a hireling in one of the Lord's iron armies as a dwarf. They like the dwarf companion of the Lord. Artisan. But you can't do that. You can't do that, unfortunately. Because I was thinking about doing that with my human character too. Is I was going to be like, he just ended up hanging out and living amongst the dwarves, or near the dwarves at least. Of course, I'll still be at war with these guys if once I join them, because they're at war. The dwarves are warring anyways too. See, now, if you had all 800 break through and get into there, they would probably lose. Well, maybe not in auto resolve at least, because auto resolve is not as generous to the dwarves as actual in-game combat is. There's Elspeth. Okay, let's go over there then. Oh, wait, no, they're trying to get across the bridge, aren't they? Let's not go that way. All right, let's go talk to one of them. Hand in my resignation. We'll hand in a resignation to the Huntsmaster. Like, I don't want to piss off Elspeth. She's kind of scary.
It's been a while.
Look, when I joined you, you bastards, I was here to help fight chaos and greenskins and all sorts, maybe other humans. But no, everything you do is just going after doors after doors after doors. So fuck right off. Fuck you. I suppose if I wanted to, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do since I have a little downtime in between. Is this would be the time for me to try and get a caravan going. I wonder what happens if I get influence without. I need to, or if I even get any sort of influence. Let's see if I can find. Nope. Unfortunately, the only people worth getting per trade are humans. So I got to get a human. And then the other thing is, you want to start the caravan at a human settlement, because otherwise you don't get horses. You don't get cavalry, and so they're slow. They're slower. Not by much though, but still. All right. I'm not making any money anymore. As a mercenary, this hurts. Oh, you guys captured that place. I think if I hit a hideout on the way, maybe I'll hit that and find out. Nope. Maybe I'll just send. What does he have any scouting skills at all? No, he does not, and he can't get very high in it, and no trade. So, nope, nope. Let's hit this cultist hideout real fast. Look all you need to be. There we go. You know what? I need to get some melee experience. This axe is so powerful. Especially, I don't know what it's going to be like when I get enchants on it. Ooh. Better be able to beat that human. Oh, nice. His head came off. He's yours. They're taking their feet out from under them. How'd they fall? Oh, you did. You lost to a human. He didn't even die. What a loser.
You've cut quite a swath through my mind, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one?
You know, I'm just gonna kill them all, because apparently you get more loot that way. Like if I was working a mercenary contract, I would take them and then turn them in, but yeah, so it doesn't do it. You just don't get any sort of influence at all. I mean, I wouldn't think you did. I never noticed it before, so I wasn't sure how it would do it. I wish it gave you some sort of different notice if you were hurting. So, anyways, so I think I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna stop there. Later tonight, I'll probably head up here. This will be my new home. Because I figure, look at all those, let's see. No, you're still owned by dwarves. You're still owned by dwarves. I mean, they look dwarf. Yeah, that looks a dwarf. Actually, I guess most of them are still owned by dwarves. It's just this place. This one's about to go. Or I mean, no. I guess no dwarf group has actually fallen yet, because they still got like keeps and stuff. It's just they keep losing their carracks. Although it looks like they actually took some of them back. So this one, I think it was this one. They had taken. So I guess not as much, but I end up fighting so many dwarves down here. I don't. It's getting annoying, particularly as a dwarf. I need more greenskins because that'll get me more oath gold, anyways. So let's look here real fast. Gunpowder. Oh, there we go. She's starting to become a shooter. All right. So yeah, that's the next time I stream. Well, maybe depending on how it goes up there, it'll either be up here or maybe it'll be somewhere else. But I'm going to focus on getting the engineering guild all the way up. And then, because I'm still not 100% sure how the guilds work. I mean, and what to say is, it's some of the guild bonuses. Like if you look under the brewers, it says receive supplies, increase food production, and spotting range near dwarven holds. I don't know if, because all the guilds are linked. So you know, I donate in the northern Carrick and all the way down to the south. You still get the same stuff. So I don't know what the increased food production is. Does that only apply if I own one of the forts or something? Or does it apply to like the ones that I'm allied with? Or does it apply to all of them? If it applies to all of them, then I would need to get that up just so they don't go extinct. But I'll ask again in the Discord to see if they have any answers for me for that. But last time they didn't. But it was also late at night, so I don't know who was listening or reading. So, all right. So I am out for the day. This has been the second stream. It'll have to be the betrayal. This is why you don't simp. You went to simp for Molly Toppenheimer, and what happened? They just start killing all other dwarves and say, no, it's okay. Anyways.